pretty regularly actually, because Jenny used to live up the hill here. We just got married down the road. And so I'm thrilled that right here in Mortdale, the benefits of what we've done to cut fuel taxes to give people cost of living relief right now as a result of this budget is being felt right here at the Bowser. And to see those prices getting down to what we see here, 166.9, and we're seeing that right across the country. We've seen 20 to 30 cent falls already all around the country in what's happening with fuel prices. Now, this didn't happen by accident. This has happened because in the last 12 months, the economic plan that we have put in place has seen a $100 billion turnaround in the budget position. And that is because we've got more people off welfare and into work. It's happened because we've kept discipline about how we were spending. Yes, we've had to invest to support the Australian economy, but we've known when to get in and support, just like we're doing again now. And we also know when that support has to be rounded out. And as we've come through this pandemic, what we know is our opponents, the Labor Party, would have spent an extra $81 billion during the pandemic. Now, we knew when we had to see some of the measures we had before that helped our economy come through. But the Labor Party wanted to keep on spending and spending and spending. And what that would have meant is that we would not have been in a position to harness the gains that we have been able to put in place through how we've come through this pandemic with the strongest economic rebound we've seen in Australia in 70 years and provide that cost of living relief right now. It would also have put our AAA credit rating at risk, which was reaffirmed on budget night by S&P because of the balance that we had in our budget, which would put upward pressure on interest rates. Under our government, keeping our AAA credit rating, keeping expenditure balanced and in control to get our economy through the pandemic, that puts downward pressure on interest rates and it puts downward pressure on inflation. And that's been recognised by our credit rating agencies. And so I'm very pleased to see already what we thought might even take a bit longer than this, that we're seeing that cost of living relief flow through to Australian families, to individuals as they're going off to work, getting around the city and ensuring that they can get that cost of living relief now, cost of living relief that's been provided by good economic management, strong budget management. That's what we're known for, and that's what we'll continue to deliver our economic plan. Now, I'll ask the Foreign Minister to make a few remarks about heading off to NATO later today.
Thanks, PM, and great to be here in the St George area again, and fabulous to be here with David Coleman and Jenny Ware in particular. Because I'm in Mortdale, I have to say that, like many of the community here, every week I am willing the mighty dragons on and on. It's a challenge, but we are there behind the mighty dragons, so let me start with that. Can I say, though, Prime Minister, that I am leaving this evening, as you have advised, for a meeting of NATO foreign ministers and close partners in Brussels in relation to Russia's actions in Ukraine. The coordination that this meeting will strengthen and enable is core to the global response to Russia's unlawful, egregious and unprovoked actions. They are a wholesale breach of international law, a wholesale breach of the UN Charter. So the work that we have been doing in applying sanctions, including over 500 people and entities in the last month, the support that we have provided through humanitarian aid, and that is being delivered through trusted partners on the ground in Ukraine and in neighbouring countries, and through Australian aid organisations, and the military support that we have provided is key to our coordination with our international partners. I look forward to meeting with the key members of NATO and those counterparts in the coming days in Brussels to reaffirm Australia's support and to reinforce our engagement in this key international cooperation. Thanks, PM.